Now, President William Ruto has condemned the missile strikes targeting American bases in the Gulf region as the Middle East war escalates. The head of state says that attacks on the Gulf states poses a grave threat to international peace and security, calling for engagements that will open talks for de-escalation. But in a quick rejoinder, the Islamic Republic of Iran ambassador to Kenya, Gholampour, said Iran is only defending itself from U.S.-Israeli aggression by targeting American assets spread out in the Gulf region. As Seth Orlalre now reports, the crisis has already unleashed significant disruptions across the globe after several countries closed their airspace and airlines suspended travel, cancelling thousands of flights and leaving tens of thousands of passengers stranded.
President William Ruto has reacted to the Middle East conflict for the first time 48 hours since the crisis erupted. In a statement, the head of state said Kenya strongly condemns the strikes on the UAE, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, Iraq, Oman, Kuwait, Jordan and Bahrain in the evolving conflict in the Middle East. It is evident that the regionalization of this conflict poses a grave threat to international peace and security. At this defining and perilous moment in global history, long-standing multilateral institutions remain indispensable frameworks for the resolution of the current crisis in the Middle East. Kenya calls for urgent multi-stakeholder engagement towards de-escalation. Responding to President Ruto's stance of the Middle East conflict, the Islamic Republic of Iran ambassador to Kenya, Gholampour, while addressing journalists in Nairobi, said Tehran is defending itself from U.S.-Israeli aggression by targeting American assets spread out in the Gulf region.
My country asserts its inherent and legitimate right to self-defense.
The Iranian envoy adding that Kenya is not a legitimate target for Tehran's offensive against American military assets spread out around the globe.
The range of missiles to maximum 2,000 kilometers, only for defensive purposes. And no, I don't think that we will, because the great people and the government of Kenya, we have had long historical friendly amicable relations, and we do our best to preserve that relation.
With some Kenyans still stranded in Iran following bombardment from US and Israeli artillery, the Islamic Republic of Iran is assuring Kenya safe evacuation through land bordering its neighbors.
For those Kenyans who has remained in Iran, they can easily contact their embassy, and the Kenyan embassy will help them to, if they wish to get out of the country, they will provide all the facilities. So there is no worry on that.
How many are they?
I don't have any specific figure. It's not that much. It's very few.
As the Middle East conflict escalates, gas prices have reportedly risen sharply on international markets in response to the tensions in the Gulf, with natural gas for delivery in April trading up 42%. Meanwhile, death toll in Iran is reported to have reached 555 as US and Israel escalates attacks against Iran. An Israeli strike has reportedly killed 31 in Beirut following Hezbollah's missile attack on Israel. Explosions have also been heard across Qatar, UAE and Kuwait, where US jets crashed over reported mix-up in air defense systems.
شوف في هواه شوف هذا المسير يا الربع
The diplomatic stands undertaken by both Tehran and Nairobi coming at a time when the United Nations Security Council is appealing for de-escalation in order to prevent further loss of life and property. Seth Orlalre, Citizen TV, Nairobi County.
All right, on that note, we're taking a quick break.